Hey guys, so today I'm doing a first impression slash demo review of this Covergirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. I picked this up at the warehouse for about 20 bucks. They had $5 off Covergirl products, which they tend to have every now and again, so that's a pretty good special. So obviously I got the lightest one that was there, and it's an 805 Ivory, and it's pretty white. It's basically the exact same colour as the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. Like it looks a lot darker in the container, but in real life it is quite light. So I've seen this on YouTube a little bit, and apparently it's good for like oily skin, and it's like quite a good coverage and stuff like that, which is kind of what I'm after. So I thought that I would give it a go. I bought this like 5 days ago, and I've been waiting to finally test it out, so I'm super excited. Obviously it says 3-in-1, so they reckon that it's got the power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation. So today I'm not going to be using a primer or a setting spray or a concealer. I'm just going to powder in my T-zone because I know that's where I get oily. So I've just pinned my hair back, and now I'm just going to squirt some on my hand. One pump looks like that. It's quite thick, it's not that runny. First I'm just going to dot it on my face, then I'm going to blend it with this Real Techniques buffing brush. This is the one that comes in the set, and the set's like 18 US dollars off iHerb. So that's half and half my face. I'll show close up. But sorry if the lighting's a bit weird, but holy shit. My first, honestly, this is a freaking awesome foundation. It's my normal skin, so obviously I've got like redness, freckles, I've got acne, scarring and stuff, a lot of it. Really purple bags under my eyes, and holy shit. It was really easy to blend, surprisingly, probably better to blend than the Cover Stay, I think. And it's covered up my dark circles fucking amazing, can I just say. Like, that's amazing coverage. I usually don't get that much coverage out of just a foundation. It's covered all the redness around my nose. I've got quite a lot of redness. Covers everything. Like, you can still, I don't know if you can see, like you can just barely see like some scars and stuff like kind of coming through. And that was nearly a whole pump on my face, so just about. So I'd probably just do 2 pumps or 1.5 pumps. Let me see if I can do half. Yeah, it's really, like, the pump is really easy to kind of like, you can kind of control how much you want to come out. So yeah, I'm just going to do the rest of my face, and that's going to be exciting. So that's the other side done, so I'll just close up on that as well and just show you, like, it hasn't completely covered the scar, but that was quite a bad one for me. It's definitely like a matte finish. It's almost like a powder finish. Like, it's just so like smooth. It's not cakey or anything. It's completely blurred out my pores and stuff. I'm only going to put on 1 layer of foundation because to me this is like medium to full coverage. Like, it's almost covered everything, and I wouldn't want to really put any more on. Like, I wouldn't even think that you would need to. So it says it's got the lasting power of a primer, but I've got really oily skin, so I know for a fact that my T-zone is just gonna get oily, I reckon. So I'm just gonna put a light dusting of powder in that area. So yeah, so I've just put the rest of my makeup on. I don't have a lot of plans on today, just basically might do another video and probably go shopping or something of that nature. Just hanging out with my family today. But yeah, I'll check back in about like 2, 3 or 4 hours or whatever, and yeah, we'll see how long it holds up. It is now 10:33, if you can see that, and yeah, so I'll check back soon. Hey guys, so I'm back and it is 3:42, so it's basically been about 5 hours. So I went into town and stuff, so I wasn't able to film this any sooner. So the foundation, obviously you can see a bit of a sheen on my face at the moment. It's not like hard out, it's not like hard out shiny or greasy. It stayed in its place really well. I'll bring you in a bit. You'll just be able to see that, but it's a little bit dry and lost a little bit of coverage on my chin, but not heaps. There's a little bit of a build up around my nose. Like, I feel like normally I would put like a little bit more powder on, just kind of avoid it like building up in those areas. Under my eyes, you can kind of see my purple peeking through a little bit, but it's like barely any difference. And if you think about the fact that I don't have any concealer on, like it's really quite amazing. Like it stayed on really well under there. I didn't even powder under my eyes. So yeah, I'm really happy I didn't put on a second layer, because I think if I had have, it would have just been like super greasy by now. But like, as you can see on my face, like obviously I don't get oily on my face, but yeah, the coverage has really lasted like really well. Like I've got that little scar that's coming through a little bit, and on this side that scar showing through. So I'm not going to touch up or anything, but so far I'm really impressed, like after 5 hours, of how long it's lasted without looking completely greasy. Like the colour hasn't changed at all, so I'm really happy about that. So I'll get back to you in a few more hours and we'll see what it's like at the end of the night. So it's now 8:02. And so that means it's been like 9.5 hours. I think that after this amount of time, like it kind of looks how I expect it to look. Like you can definitely see, like now I've got like a definite sheen on my face. Like the foundation is kind of rubbed off here. Like there's still a little bit of coverage over here, so it's a little bit better than what my skin actually looks like. You can see on my nose a little bit's rubbed off. On my chin it's almost completely rubbed off, but it's actually not that dry, so I'm really quite impressed with that, because sometimes I can get quite dry. Under my eyes, surprisingly, like the coverage has still kind of stayed there a little bit more than kind of other areas of my face, which is a bit of a surprise. I think it does do all the things that it says it does. It honestly blended amazing. It does have like a really decent coverage, even for different kinds of imperfections, you know, like so scarring and dark circles and pores and things like that. So I think it does cover a lot of bases with that. So as I said, I won't always use a concealer, just depending on the day. But yeah, I think this is so amazing. I'm just really excited to use it every day and test it with my other products as well. So I definitely recommend you go try this if you are really fair, or if you have got oily skin, even if you're just starting out in makeup and you don't have a lot of other products. Like this is a good way just to kind of cover all your bases, and you'll get a pretty decent wear out of it, pretty decent coverage and everything like that, for a really cheap price, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions review. Let me know if there are any other products that you'd want me to review. I can't really think of any, but if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I'm sorry about my hair. It was raining and it just kind of killed it. So but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!